Hello!
Hello!
Lois.
Hello!
Woohoo! Right, so we're now in a boat. Southwest coast of Wales and Pembrokeshire. Completely stuck. Well, it's funny you should say that.
When I say straight over, that can often mean left.
This is going to be the best and most romantic night of your life.
We're not qualified for anything much. Hello, and welcome to episode 2 of OvernightersTV.
Thank you to everybody who's watched episode 1 so far. We've had over 1,000 views on YouTube. Thank you also for the comments that you've given us. The biggest talking point has been the van wave.
Everybody's talking about the van wave. Now, if you don't know what it is, you need to go back and watch episode 1. But basically, it's about spreading the van love. Camper van, caravan, motorhome, bringing everybody together just with a wave.
And it is spreading. I was working at Kew Gardens this week, comparing at Cue the Music, and I was introducing some amazing bands. Here's me bringing on the Gypsy Kings.
I would have loved to go to that, but some of us have to do a proper job. I will go next year though.
It's a brilliant week-long event. I highly recommend it. It's in the most beautiful setting, and we had gorgeous sunshine.
And word of the van wave had definitely spread.
Yeah, there they are, all of them, van waving at me.
Were they actually doing the van wave?
Well, they were waving. I think the main reason they were waving was because of this. It's Boyzone! And that's about all we're allowed to show you. So that's Cue the Music. Check it out next year.
So as you can see, we are all wearing our van wave t-shirts. If you would like to buy one, watch the rest of the show and we'll tell you how you can go about ordering it.
Can I go now?
We've only just started.
Got homework today.
A likely story.
So what have we been up to since the last episode?
Well, the other week we decided to go on a bit of a road trip. Lois had her exams on, so we left her at home for a couple of days, rubbish parents, and we went down to see our friends at Bailey in Bristol.
Now when we left there, we had a decision to make. Were we going to go on to the Gower in South Wales or to Woolacombe in North Devon? We just couldn't decide. We were really torn. We actually even asked you guys on Twitter. We put it out there. We got some fantastic responses back. But we still couldn't decide. So in the end, Ryan got all masterful.
Do you know what? We are gonna go to Gower, but not today. No. Something in my heart says Woolacombe.
Has it got anything to do with the Sri Lankan curry on a beach?
I've heard about the Sri Lankan curry on the beach, and I really want to go there.
Yeah.
So we will be going to Gower. I promise. We'll be going to Swansea and Rossley Beach and Oxwich Bay and what's it called? Llangennith.
Oh, we went there when it was freezing.
Yeah.
I would love to see it.
But anyway.
See, maybe that is the best place to go.
No. Right, sat nav. We're going to put in Devon. No, Woolacombe.
Woolacombe.
Right, that was Bailey. And now it looks like we're going to Devon.
Woohoo!
Woolacombe.
Which way's Devon?
Yeah, which way's Devon? Luckily, Tom is going to tell us.
One in a place called Damage Barton. Damage Barton.
Great name.
Okay,
Yes.
that's brilliant. Yep. Thank
Cool.
you very much. Thank you. Yes, see you in about an hour and 45 minutes.
You'll be lucky.
Maybe.
Traffic's a nightmare.
Okay, thanks so much. Bye. Bye. Damage Barton can squeeze us in. Hurrah for Damage Barton.
You know when you said they asked our name,
Yeah.
I wanted you to go, and my name,
Oh, my name.
J.R. Hartley.
Yeah, she would have thought that was hilarious, wouldn't she?
She's probably had that before.
Yes. And so another contemporary pop culture reference from Ryan there.
Does the Yellow Pages still actually exist?
Anyway, when
was the last time you used the Yellow Pages?
So,
Because we Google now, don't we?
Woolacombe, it was.
Well, of course it was Woolacombe. This episode is actually called North Devon, so I think they probably knew that.
And we had this with us. It's our new TomTom. Really cool. It's
really good.
pre-programmed with camper campsites. Really, really easy to use.
Should say at this point as well that other brands of sat-navs are available, although it's our show, so we like, can't we? We don't have Ofcom regulations to worry about. TomTom. Yeah, Tom to Tom Tom Tom.
Anyway, we got there and it was a beautiful site.
It was gorgeous.
The site facilities were fantastic. The on-site shop was really well stocked. It even had fresh crab.
We were perfectly situated for a weekend of fun activity. How long is this walk going to take, do you think?
Okay, not sure is the answer. We've just left the campsite there. This is just breathtakingly beautiful. We've got the map and it looks like we could be down in Woolacombe in 45 minutes.
You reckon 45 minutes?
I'm going to go for 45.
Okay.
The first point that we've come to and we're not actually sure which direction.
I think definitely.
Okay.
We certainly need to be heading east. No, west.
Yay! I think this is it. This looks good. We haven't actually got the map out of the bag either yet, which isn't really.
No, we're going to
right
use the
idea.
force, aren't we? At the Easewell Arms.
This is rather lovely. Look. Wow, that pond is absolutely alive. Oh, so much. Look at this. Look at that nest. Look.
Hello? Oh. Okay. I thought he was going to be a little bit happier to see me.
Ball Point Lighthouse.
That's where this road takes us, yeah?
Yeah, that's where it goes.
Okay.
Past the noisy crows.
It's like that episode of Blackadder.
Oh, yeah. I'm the wise woman.
How does that bit go again?
So he's looking for the wise woman because she's got to be able to have a potion that can stop him loving Bob, his servant, who's actually a woman. And so he goes to find the wise woman and he meets an old crone and she says, "My lord, there are two things you must know of the wise woman. First, she is a woman. And second, my lord, she is..."
Wise.
But you got it.
And you say,
Oh, you do
know
know her.
Oh, Mel.
Punchline.
Ah. What's the lighthouse called?
Can't remember.
Okay, that's really helpful.
I can't remember.
So we're basically there.
Yeah.
Oh, Mel, we
Yeah.
should have gone. We're supposed to have gone there.
Yeah.
We've
We've
gone
gone up
there.
there.
We are so far from where we should be.
So we've walked basically
We've walked
3
the wrong
miles
way.
the wrong way
But however,
to look at someone's house.
Who says that the Devon coastline isn't as dramatic as the Cornish coastline?
I didn't say it. Did you say it?
I've heard that.
You've heard it.
I'm sure I've heard you say it.
I've never seen it. Don't blame me.
Wow.
Oh, he's such a show off. Look. He's super fit though. 4 marathons, Ryan. Oh, I love him. I'm not going to run. I'm going to stroll. Whew.
I'm slightly reminded of Beachy Head.
You git, you're not even out of breath, are you?
No. I had a little run. It's good.
You ran up all those stairs.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm out of breath walking
It
then.
reminds me of Beachy Head, but it's just like Beachy Head's massively like steroided up big brother who's like, you think you're impressive, what about me?
I guess Beachy Head is just more sheer, isn't it?
Yeah, but this is just incredible drama. Blimey.
I totally understand and remember how a child feels walking into their favourite sweet shop at this very moment. Look at this beach. south of France, Greece, Caribbean.
North Devon, mate. I think it's safe to say that wherever we are in the Woolacombe region today, there's no surfing, is there?
No, I can see. Oh, there's a wave. Oh no, it wasn't. No, not surfing weather. But definitely have a swim.
Yeah.
Here, I think we have a swim at Woolacombe.
Do you remember we said about 3 hours ago that we were going to have a 45-minute walk? So we didn't actually make it to Woolacombe that day, but Rockham was pretty much your perfect beach, wasn't it? Where we ended up.
Rockham is now definitely in my top 5 favourite beaches.
You realise you've got about 25 beaches in your top 5 now.
Yes, it's ever evolving.
Anyway, what I wanted to say was, I hope I didn't offend anybody by comparing Cornwall and Devon. I mean, and they do it with the cream first or the jam first and all that stuff. I wasn't doing it like that. It's just there's a perception that Cornish beaches are better. That's not true. It's just like comparing Cadbury's and Galaxy. And as you can see, a man who clearly likes a bit of chocolate, I like them both. And some days I fancy one, some days I fancy the other. Some days I'll have both on the same day.
I know, I've seen you do it. It's just that they're both stunning and different. That's what we're finding more and more as we travel, that they're both different, they've both got lots to offer.
Exactly. You can go into a service station, you think, I'm going to have some minstrels. Oh, you're talking about...
I'm talking about
Devon
the
and Cornwall.
beaches.
Okay, fine. But anyway, you get the...
I think what we're trying to say is that the North Devon coastline was really stunning.
It was incredibly stunning, and we had a brilliant 5 hours walking around getting lost. And you would think, wouldn't you, at the end of that we would be kind of done for the day. We'd gone to the pub and had a really lovely crab sandwich.
Oh, yeah, delicious.
And then gone back to the campsite, and it was quite late.
Yeah.
And you'd think at that point you would just grab a cold one, sit outside the van, and watch the sun go down.
Yeah, surely that would be it for the day. Surely you wouldn't want to do anything else. Surely you would be mad to consider doing a 13-mile bike ride to Ilfracombe and back.
So having spent all day walking around on the North Devon coastline and getting very, very hot, Mel and I came back to the motorhome and we had a bit of a lie down, didn't we, Mel?
Yep.
It was quite nice, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Both had a bit of a snooze.
Big snooze.
And we were going to go for a bike ride tomorrow, but then Mel decided that she really wanted to properly go to the beach tomorrow.
Yeah.
And so we'd said we were going to do a bike film. So we're going to do it now instead. So it's coming up to 6 o'clock. It's still scorching hot. So it's quite
27 degrees. Oh my God, it's gorgeous. It's just breathtakingly beautiful. Look at it.
wow.
This is one of those moments, isn't it, that in the cold, dark depths of winter,
Yeah.
you look back on the
What's
a
that?
time like this, time like this, and you can't even imagine it, can you? And we're here now. You just want to bottle it for those cold winter evenings.
No, and you can just feel that light on you. You can feel the heat on the. And it's the light coming from the water.
Coming through the trees.
And it probably looks on here like we're being lit with a studio light or something.
Yeah, it's not. It's reflecting.
And it's just
off the
incredible.
water.
So you're right. Yeah, I think if you're watching this in February or December or whenever, it'll just give you that bit of hope to know that it will get better.
It will get better. You will get out of that coldness and that darkness. I hate winter. I don't want to hate it, but I do. I hate winter.
Why do we live in this country? We put up with probably 9-10 months a year of it basically being disappointing. To have then about 4 or 5 weeks normally in sort of May, June time, that's pretty good. And then just the odd day every now and again after that. But why don't we just move to Spain or Australia or wherever? We don't do it because we love it.
Because we absolutely love the British countryside.
That's where the signalman would get up, or the signalman's assistant, I don't know, but he'd get up there, and when the train was coming, he'd wave his flag, whichever colour that was, I don't know. And then make a sound and hit a bell, and I don't know. We don't know. We never know, do we?
No, we never know. We don't pretend. Well, we do pretend to know a bit, but no.
But this was most definitely a railway line.
I think he's a toad. He looks a bit knobbly. Oh, I can see his little throat going.
Hello, little fella. God, he's a proper dinosaur. They actually look like dinosaurs, don't they?
He's going to jump in a minute and make you jump out of your skin.
It's a proper stare off, this.
Yeah.
Hello.
Maybe that's his tactic, isn't it? Oh, he's so lovely. He is definitely a toad, isn't he?
No idea. Hooray! Cool.
Oh, look. Oh, lovely. Let him get into
Go
the
on, mate.
greenery. Go on, darling, so you don't get squished by anything. Oh.
Go on. Off you go, Mr. Toad. We'll probably get loads of people going, well, it's so clearly a frog. Yeah, this is so much like the tunnel in The Signalman. Charles Dickens. Yeah, the old BBC version. It was Denham Elliott plays the signalman. The trains that would have come through here at full pelt, and without doubt, lives would have been lost at some point, because in the early days of steam, there were just so many accidents, weren't there, all the time?
That's why so many people were really against the railways.
Yeah. Right, here we go. Oh, it's cold in here. Oh, it's freezing. Wow. That was chilling. Mel, that is weird.
Oh, I really don't like it.
No.
Oh, no. That was properly spooky. I'm quite brave. I'd like to think I don't
Yeah.
get scared by things, but I
But it was
didn't
just a
like
bit
that.
too long, wasn't it?
It felt like hours.
Ooh, I felt the souls of like a lot of people just rush by. I mean, it's all rubbish, obviously. It's just the fact that it's cold and the sun can't get to it.
It's cold, and as you were cycling, the wind was sort of rushing past as well.
Oh, weird. Right, I want to find out about this railway line now.
Oh, that was brilliant. Yeah, I loved Ilfracombe. That was a great night. I loved it.
Mel,
Yeah.
we didn't go, did we?
Yes, no, we didn't. We didn't go to Ilfracombe. See, I take my glasses off now. I'm not fibbing. No, we didn't go down into Ilfracombe. We've got this far. We realised it's actually really steep to get back down, and then to come back up again. And then we've got the 7-mile uphill cycle and the scary tunnel.
6 mile. Don't add
All right,
miles.
sorry, I'm exaggerating.
But we have got the scary tunnel.
Scary
And
tunnel.
when you said we had a really good night, I think it was a bit of a giveaway, as it doesn't look any later.
Yeah, but it's June. It stays very late. But no, we're not doing the.
So we've decided that Ilfracombe will always have this moment, of course.
Yeah. I don't
But
think we're seeing maybe the very best of it
No.
here.
there was a bloke walking his dog smoking a jazz woodbine.
But that's my memory of Ilfracombe. No, we will come back, but
Not now.
Not now.
Right, let's brave the 6-mile uphill ride.
And the tunnel of death.
Tunnel of Death. It's quite melodramatic.
It was scary. Anyway, eventually we got back to the campsite for a delicious late dinner. Beautiful night, like an absolute mill pond out there, but doesn't bode well for surfing tomorrow, honey.
No,
They're not the biggest waves, are they?
no.
Oh well.
Oh well. So we went down into the village, into Motorhoming, and there's a fish and chip shop that sells fish and chips, obviously, but it also sells fish that you can put on your own barbecue. Bit of bass there, then that's a cod, and that's a haddock. Is there anything better in the world? Having the sun going down across the Atlantic. Over there's Wales, by the way. What a night. Everyone is just having the best night tonight. Everyone's out, they've got barbecues on, they've all got their posh Caddocks. We've actually got a throwaway, haven't we?
Does the job.
It does the job. But is there anything better? A bit of fresh fish on the barbie, a can of cider and some poppadoms.
The well-known Devon fare.
Yeah. Despite Mel, the wise woman, banging on about the fact that there would be no surf, I wasn't having it. So I still wanted to go down to Woolacombe just in case to catch some surf.
Yep. So if we'd got up early enough, we could have taken the van down. But it was busy. It was Saturday. It was hot. We'd had a lie-in. So we decided we decided to get the bus down. And luckily, there was a bus stop right outside.
Bit too much information.
We did have a lie-in because we were tired. So we jumped on the bus at Damage Barton, coming through Motorhoming now, where we got a delicious fish last night, and then I think the next stop is Woolacombe. This is a bit different to yesterday's beach, isn't it? It's lovely. It's lovely. It's great. She says with a slight little.
I can see where this is heading. A bit on the busy side for you, would you say?
It's a bit on the busy side.
It is Saturday,
I know.
and it is really hot.
A heat wave.
Oh, this is nice.
This is lovely. Feels a bit like White Sands in Pembroke.
Yes, yeah, we were there last summer in St David's.
That was gorgeous.
Not a lot of surf today.
No, it really is actually flat. It's really only possible to be out on maybe a stand-up paddleboard or swim.
I mean, I can see some boards over there, but they're walking away from the water.
Yeah, crying.
No surf today.
What's the surfing term for a bit flat?
I think it's a bit flat.
I bet there's a catchier phrase than that. Surf's not up.
Surf's down. Slack surf.
Slack surf.
So now we're coming back to the main bit of Woolacombe. We're going to go to another beach around the corner that's called Barricane, and we think that's where the Sri Lankan curry is. Thank you very much. So unfortunately, the Sri Lankan curry doesn't start till 5 o'clock. So instead, we've got some other lovely bits. Question is, where's Mel gone? She'll be somewhere up here. She'll probably be in some rock pool somewhere, talking to a crab or something. Hello. Cheers.
Oh, boy. Cheers.
Cheers.
This is much more my kind of beach, where there's more stuff you can do. That Woolacombe Sands is brilliant.
And also, if the surf had been up, that would have been.
If the surf had been big, we would be now in there. But
in terms of just scratching around for the day, this is your favourite
this is just
experience.
Really, isn't it?
Should we have a swim?
I'm totally up for it, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
He's going. He's going.
Quite cold actually. The dogs like it.
You are a big wuss.
She's mad. She doesn't care. It's so warm. This is beautiful. We said the Atlantic's cold. Ooh, it's gone right up my bits. There's a little bit of surf coming in, isn't there? You glad you went for it?
It's beautiful. Suddenly there's a little swell.
Oh, this is so blissful. So this is William, and he's about to do the big Woolacombe jump. I've just made it up. Crazy fall! Woo! Get in there! Well done. Oh, this is so nice. You've got to come down to Woolacombe, people.
It was absolutely stunning, wonderful, and it didn't even matter that we didn't get a surf.
No, but we're going to rectify that because this summer we are going to go to, hopefully, a couple of surfing places. I wanted to go to Biarritz.
And I really, really want to go back to Cornwall.
What was your reason?
Because Lois has only ever been to Cornwall for a few days. I want to show her all the beautiful walks, do the surfing. I just feels just magical down there. What's your reason for France?
Well, I've always been a bit of a francophile, and so I want to go to Biarritz, France, parce que Biarritz a le meilleur surf,
Yeah,
et aussi
No, this is exactly why
Nous
I don't.
pouvons
No, this is why
aller
I don't go to France with you.
À Cornwall après.
No.
Je m'appelle Ryan. J'habite avec mes parents.
No, that's just your GCSE oral exam. I've heard
J'ai-
it so many times.
15 ans.
See, I wouldn't have to do this in Cornwall. This is why I want to go to Cornwall.
Well, we're going to go to both Biarritz and Cornwall anyway. And you can see more about that in future episodes. There's loads coming up over the next few months. This week I'm going down to Bailey in Bristol for the launch of the brand new Bailey Phoenix caravan.
Yes, caravans, because that's the whole point of VanWave, isn't it? It's about the adventures that we all want to have out there, whether we've got a camper van, a motorhome, or a caravan.
In fact, there's an article that you can read in the latest edition of Caravan magazine, What I Wrote, about my first experience of towing a caravan. It was through southern Europe on the Bristol to Bosphorus trip with the chaps from Bailey. And it was an amazing time. And I actually made some other films while I was down there called The Sausage Diaries as well. So you can check those out. But also you can go to the Bailey website where you can see the official film that was made of that trip.
Anyway, back to the VanWave. Let's see how we have been getting on.
So we're going to really go for it now. We're going to really wave with a big smile and really positively see if we can get some waves back for our hashtag VanWave.
Nothing. Nothing.
Nothing. Come on, people. We're all friends.
Shame.
No, we've got to keep trying. Do you think we're trying
I think
too
we're
hard?
trying too hard. I think a bit too. Maybe they think there's something wrong with their colour.
We're going, no, don't go down there.
Over.
Over.
Yeah, so, okay, a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more gentle with the wave.
Here we go.
Caravan.
Ready?
Okay.
Really nonchalant.
Okay, just really gentle. Hi.
Hi.
Nothing. No,
Right.
And they saw us. They saw us.
They
I
actually-
saw his eyes.
He actually went like that.
He actually went like, no, he didn't. No, but they both saw us and just nothing.
Motorhome. Hey.
Ah, see?
that's good.
That's good.
They don't always though. Motorhomes
No.
don't always. If they're a bit cross. Right, there's a caravan.
Caravan, okay. Come on. Smile and wave. Hi. No. What a shame.
It's not a shame. It's not a shame.
No, it's okay.
It's early days.
It's a work in progress.
It's a work in progress.
Yes. We are getting there.
We are getting there, and you can do your bit to share the VanWave love as well by getting yourself one of these t-shirts. There are 6 colours available in a variety of sizes.
If you want to order one, if you go onto our Facebook page, Overnighters Facebook, you can go to the direct link there and get yourself one.
So that's it for episode 2 of Overnighters TV. Hope you've enjoyed it. We've certainly enjoyed filming these links. It's actually really late now. It was light when we started. Sorry for dragging you out of bed. So hey, England may not have made it through to the World Cup final, but we made it to Woolacombe.
I didn't.
Oh, we're taking you to Cornwall.
Yeah, and Biarritz.
Where's that?
It's in France, south of France.
Oh.
Please subscribe if you haven't done that yet, and if you like all our films, please share them across social media.
Yeah, and keep us posted as well on how you're getting on with your van waves.
Absolutely. Enjoy all your summer adventures.
We'll see you out there on the roads, hopefully.
And in the meantime, don't forget, keep on waving. Not with 2 hands though.
You can if you're a passenger,
Oh yeah, 2 hands if you're a
but if you're a driver,
Yeah,
probably.
just the one. Oh, you're doing the bow. Nice dancing.
Are you excited about the summer holidays, Lois?
It's with you. No. If it wasn't with you.
I have feelings. You're right, darling.